Salman Ghat! General Silot! Salman Ghat! Bagat! Just! सलमान खान पर अंबनी डीएफ का एक ईसाई एक बिगुलदार आधा रंग फेफजन बराबर सेवजन सलमान खान पर हाजिर है और सलमान खान को लंडन करने के लिए अनुमति चाहता हूँ श्रीमान सलमान खान सेंट्री खड़ा रहे बाकी गार्ड गार्ड के लिए लंडन
It is my honor and privilege to welcome respected Chief Guest, the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Dr. Conrad Sangma, His Lordship, the Honorable Chief Justice, High Court of Meghalaya, Shri Sanjeev Banerjee, and the other eminent guests to the inaugural program. We are extremely honored to have you all here amidst us for this auspicious occasion. It is my pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to other eminent guests who have spared time of their busy schedule to be present here amongst us this evening. Antatani gamcha pegaba sumayrang ko jakhali yano na sukba e bakura e gapa sa kantikon ang aram chaksuwa. Presented by Gasura Cultural Troupe. Now may we present mementos to Shri Winnerson D. Sangma, Honorable MLA of Salmanpara constituency. So kindly accept a humble token of appreciation. Hai gặp bây giờ phật na. Thank you, sir. Hai sa kantin jak phật na. May we now present mementos to His Lordship, the Honorable Chief Justice
Meghalaya, His Lordship, Justice Sanjeev Banerjee, our Justice W. Dingdo, the Honorable Judge of the High Court of Meghalaya, our Honorable MLA of Salmanpara constituency, Honorable MLA of Mahendraganj constituency, our Honorable MDCs who are present here on the dais, all the other officials of the judiciary as well as of the state government who are present out here, all the members of the Bar Association, all the citizens and all the friends who have come here to be part of this very, very important and a very historic moment, I should say, in the history of the district of Southwest Garo Hills. At the very outset, I would like to apologize for this delay in the program. We had intended to have this program in the morning, But after I was told that I had got an appointment to meet the Holy Father, the Pope, I had to rush to Rome and come back in a matter of 48 hours. And so I landed last night at about 8 o'clock and took the flight this morning at 5 o'clock. The chopper was on service, so hence I had to drive from Guwahati to Tura and just finished a Golden Jubilee celebration of the Agatok Mahari Association program and rushed here just to make it on time at 4 o'clock. So I apologize. I understand that this has caused a lot of inconvenience, but I did my best to ensure that we did not change the date. And I thank our Honorable Chief Justice and all the others for having accommodated to this particular situation. This indeed is a really great moment for all of us, and especially for the citizens of Southwest Garo Hills. And has already been mentioned by many people who spoke before me, that the separation of the judiciary from the executive has seen a long process of coming to where we are today. In fact, the sessions judge used to be the lawyer out here when was the advocate out here, he was just mentioning in 2017. So clearly everything has grown. And to see this entire story unfold in one way is something that I'm sure is very, very satisfying, especially to the judiciary and to the Honorable Chief Justice, and of course to the citizens of the district of Ampatti and Southwest Garo Hills area. From the times when earlier the judgments and the kind of justice system that used to prevail in our customary practices, which of course still goes on, but now of course there is addition, and we are seeing that the judiciary is really now expanding and growing and being able to provide justice to people in all aspects. I was listening to the judge or the sessions judge mentioning about the number of cases. And though the number of cases may sound very small to some of us who have seen much bigger states and seen how many cases that are there, and we feel that this is less, but we need to realize that maybe the system was never there for people to be able to approach, to be able to get justice, and hence the numbers also reflected in that process of being less. So it is important as a government and it's important as a country to be able to provide these important institutional setups to the people so that they're able to get what they deserve as per the Constitution. And the fathers of our Constitution have very, very appropriately and very intelligently, and taking all these factors into consideration, put in a system that would ensure that the system is balanced. And that is why, though the numbers, as I said, is not important. What is important is to remember that we must have a system in place. A system that will provide the development, the system that will provide the laws, the system that will ensure that the laws are implemented, a system that will ensure that the justice is done in case somebody is not getting what they deserve. So it is important to keep all these factors in mind, and hence what we are having today here, the word I used was historic, is because this is going to be a landmark setup, building, and a day where we will be able to ensure that as per the Constitution, we are able to move forward and provide that space and the justice that is required. This may be, I think, one of the first programs that I am having officially. Unofficially, we have met many times, but I think officially, this must be one of the first programs that we are attending together, and it's so nice that it is here and not in like Shillong or Tura, but here in another district, one of the more remote districts of the state, where we are here today to inaugurate this particular institution of justice, I should say, where people will be able to get what they deserve. And therefore, it gives me immense pleasure to be here with our Chief Justice. And, in many situations, I have a lot of people coming in and making a lot of comments to me, discussing with me, and telling me that our Chief Justice is a tough person, and saying that you must be having a difficult time handling him. I said, there is nothing to handle. We are all here to serve the people in our capacity. I serve as a Chief Minister, and I have my different sets of duties and responsibilities that I have towards the people and the state and the country. And so does the Honorable Chief Justice have his set of duties and responsibilities towards the people and the country and the state. We are not here to serve each other. We are here to serve you. And yes, there may be many situations where people don't agree. Well, that's what things are. That's how life is, and that's how it should be. Because one has to see the balance in things. Nobody is perfect, we have to remember. No systems also are perfect. And hence, the different, branches or areas of legislature, judiciary, executive, all have their own responsibilities. And that's what India is about. And that's